Hello, hello! My name is Callista and welcome back to Cognition, an Erica Reed thriller. In the last episode, Erica took a brief little break from the Wise Monkey case to go to the morgue and say goodbye to Davies. And now that we've given our old boss a decent farewell, it's time to jump straight back into trying to track down the Wise Monkey. And our first stop is Berkeley College. Let's get going. Ooh, very fancy. Yeah, we needed to speak to the Dean of the College of Music, I believe. Nice office.
You must be Special Agent Reed.
I am. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Dean Chapman.
Of course. Now, how can I help you?
I need some information on a former student, Kelsey Gardner.
Kelsey Gardner. Oh yes, the missing girl. Has she been found?
Not exactly.
Oh, that's a shame. What can I do to help, Agent?
You can answer some of my questions for me.
Dean Chapman.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Jinx.
I've been the Dean of Students at Berkeley for the last 5 years. Before that, I was a professor here. I taught in the strings department, as well as some composition courses.
How much interaction do you get with the students now?
Well, I make the effort to meet all of them at the very least. I still teach one course a semester as well, and of course a few students do their work study in the offices here.
And Kelsey?
What can you tell me about Kelsey?
Not much, I'm afraid. I try to get to know every student, but with so many of them, it's hard to know some more than passingly. She was brought to my attention while the police investigated her disappearance.
Asking why she dropped out.
Yes, financial problems, a real shame. She lost her merit scholarship after 2 years. Her grades dropped, and then she dropped out during her junior year.
And did she try to get a student loan?
Why not try to get a student loan?
I'm not sure. I think she tried, but she wasn't able to get one.
Then what happened?
Then what happened to her?
I'm not sure, I'm afraid.
Okay. Do you know anything else about her financial problems?
Why did she have so much trouble getting a loan?
Well, you'd have to talk to a creditor for those details, but it's always an unfortunate situation.
College doesn't come cheap.
No, it doesn't, but the college has costs to cover as well. No magic wand to wave, as it were.
What about her family? They couldn't pay?
Well, I don't know what her family's situation was.
Okay, can you tell me how she was doing in her classes?
What classes did Kelsey take?
Most of her classes were in performance and composition, specifically singing.
Did she ever take any classes with you?
Oh yeah, she took one of my composition classes.
So you must have known her from that.
Those classes are rather large, you must understand. Now that I think about it, I do remember her being in my class, though she wasn't the most involved student.
This guy is lying through his teeth. And I don't know why. Maybe he didn't like Kelsey? It is always, if someone's gone missing, you don't really want to speak badly of them. Especially if it looks like there's been some kind of foul play. Because then it's a what if you kidnapped her? Can you tell me about the other victims?
I'd also like to ask you about 2 other Berkeley students. They were recent murder victims.
Oh, yes, of course. Has progress been made in either of their cases?
We believe they were the victims of the same killer. Actually, I'm pursuing the possibility that Kelsey Gardner killed them both. I need to know if there was any connection beyond them all going to school here.
You really think she might have killed them? Kelsey? My God, I would have never thought.
You said you didn't know her very well.
No, but I'd be shocked to hear that about any of our students. I'll help you however I can.
Yeah, he's lying. He's lying about something here, about how well he knew her, definitely. What can you tell me about Luke Jensen?
Luke Jensen was a recent graduate. Do you know if he and Kelsey had any classes together, or if they were friends?
Well, I'll check our student records. No classes together. They didn't live in any of the same dorms. Oh, here we are. It looks like Kelsey was tutored by Luke in her freshman year in composition.
Were those one-on-one sessions?
Probably. Small group sessions at most.
How did she do in the class?
She got a B that semester, but in later composition courses, her grades fell. Her last grade in that subject was a D.
Sounds like the lessons didn't stick.
Okay. So she's having one-on-one sessions with this guy, and she's getting decent grades, and then her grades suddenly drop. What if Luke tried something on with her? Like she thought she was getting good grades because she was good at it, and then it's suddenly like, oh no, I was only getting good grades because this guy wanted into my pants. And then she kind of had like a bit of an Uber spiral of depression, and she just stopped trying in that course. That could be what happened. That's a motive.
Colleen Lavery was still a student here. What can you tell me about her?
A bright young woman, very talented singer. Her death was truly tragic, and what was done to her was just awful.
Any connection between her and Kelsey?
No classes together. The merit scholarship that Kelsey lost was awarded to Colleen the next year.
Oh.
Would Kelsey have known this?
Well, it's possible. Some scholarships announce whom they've been awarded to.
Okay, so if we're going, I'm going off the Luke hitting on Kelsey. It was a thing. She's got this guy that hit on her, unwanted advances. We've got Colleen who got the scholarship after Kelsey lost it. Again, more motives. Did Kelsey have any friends?
Did Kelsey have any friends I could talk to?
I don't know what her social circle was, but I could put you in touch with her old roommate.
I'd appreciate that.
Homelin, could you please contact the former roommate of Kelsey Gardner? Agent Reed would like to speak with her.
Certainly, sir. I'll have her information ready for when Agent Reed is done.
Okay.
Those are all the questions I have for now. Can you think of anything else I should know about Kelsey or either of the victims?
No, that's all I can think of.
If you think of anything, contact me. Thank you for your time, Dean Chapman.
Yes, of course. Good luck, Agent Reed.
Okay. So, let's go through the victims. We don't have anything for, Oh, wait, were there only 3 victims? I'm getting a bit confused. It's because one of them had a DJ name, DJ Abe Horrence, and I'm like, was that Luke Jensen or was that someone else? I think that might have been. Can we have a look at the file?
Sully's hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files.
Can I use it? Okay, so Nick Stewart was DJ Abe Horrence. Okay, so if we're going what I said, so come on, Callista, use your words. There we go. So Luke maybe showed some unwanted advances to Kelsey, starting her on a bit of a downward spiral. Colleen got the scholarship that Kelsey then lost because of that depression spiral. And then maybe Heather Ann dropped Kelsey as a student, perhaps? So the only one that we don't have a possible motive for is Nick. Oh, I also, while I was thinking about this over the weekend, I thought of maybe a reason why she's cutting out their, tongues, eyes, and ears. She could have some form of Cotard syndrome. I don't necessarily think this is 100% what's happening, but it's a possibility. Cotard syndrome it's also called walking corpse syndrome. It's a very, very rare mental disorder where basically the person, the victim, I guess you would call it, they believe they're dead and that their body is putrefying and that they need to eat human body parts to kind of stop them from putrefying completely. As I said, it doesn't really make much logical sense. How would eating a human heart replace your heart? But as I said, it's a mental disorder, something that the average person would think that's very illogical. They would think makes perfect sense. I don't necessarily 100% think that that's what's going on, but maybe Kelsey believes she needs to be cutting out these people's eyes, ears, and tongue to stop her from losing those senses, maybe? Alrighty then, let's see what's in this
That
guy's
thing's a
office.
mess. Paper sticking out, overstuffed drawers. It's like the university equivalent of shoving things under your bed. The drawers are labeled personnel, finances, coursework, and miscellaneous.
I don't suppose he'd let us try and find Kelsey's file.
Is there something you need from my files, Agent?
Kelsey's?
No. Sorry.
Why can't we look at Kelsey's?
I'd be more surprised if he didn't have a few of these in his office. Wow. Is that cello signed by Yo-Yo Ma? Damn. And a guitar signed by the Beatles?
Wow.
That had to set him back a lot.
Damn, so he likes very nice things, it seems. We can't click on that. But we can look at the family photo.
Isn't that one of those really swanky hotels in Dubai?
Wow. This guy must be
All
loaded.
4 Beatles signed this. Impressive.
Okay. And we have Berkeley Stationery.
Office of the Dean of Students, Berklee College of Music. Official looking stuff.
Okay.
May I take a copy of this?
Well, do you need it for something?
Well, we might. We might need it for something.
I'm thinking of having some stationery of my own made. I'd like a sample of something nice to work from.
Go right ahead. My secretary can give you the name of our supplier.
Thanks.
I mean, it's a good lie, but why not just say, oh, I need it for the case? Okay, I think that's all we can do in here. And that reminds me, when we get the chance, we need to listen to this. It says it's blank, so maybe we can't listen to it. Okay. Now then, yep, there's the apartment. Was there somewhere else that we could go? No. Okay. Oh no, wait, there's Kelsey's apartment. Okay. Okay, we'll do Melissa's apartment because we're in the area. Then we'll go to Kelsey's. And then we'll see where we are from there.
She's not home.
Okay.
I left my card and told her to text me when she's home.
Got it. So we're going straight to Kelsey's.
The landlord said her parents are paying the rent through the end of Kelsey's lease. Looks like they came by to pick up at some point. Kind of weird that they'd leave the place looking so lived in yet abandoned.
Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have the kitchen. We have a vent. We have some posters. Into the woods. We have to go. The time is... Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that musical. Oh, I want to sing a bit of it, but I can't remember the words. Damn it. Okay, we've got the stereo. We've got a keyboard. We've got a note. A very suspicious looking package. Some mail, the bathroom. A dinosaur. Okay. Let's start with the kitchen.
It's got that roll right out of bed and into a cereal bowl kind of charm. This setup must have put her back. This is seriously high-end stuff.
Okay. Also, I'm just gonna try while I'm remembering it. Okay, no, we can't. There isn't anything on this to listen to. Okay.
DJ Abhorrent spinning on Fridays at Jaunty Abyss. Into the Woods, spring 2010. Kelsey played Rapunzel. An Evening of Opera, March 2011. Her name's here along with Colleen's. May as well label this wall evidence A through C.
So I didn't even see the writing on this poster. Okay, so Kelsey and Colleen did know each other 100%. And she clearly had an interest in abhorrence. I always want to call him abhorrence.
Dear Kelsey, we miss you so much, sweetheart. We just want to know you're safe. We wanted you to have a place to come back to from wherever it is you've gone. Please call us as soon as you can if you find this. Love always, Mom and Dad.
Oh.
Talk about depressing. Fancy keyboard. Do all music students blow their money on these things?
Okay. That package seems very suspicious to me. I'm gonna save that till last.
Just an old, empty envelope. It probably had some business mail in it.
Okay.
Pick up anything that isn't nailed down, right?
Sure, it's one of the first rules of a point and click. Have the vent.
A place like this has central air? Didn't see that coming. This vent is missing a screw.
Oh. Was she using this to store things? I don't suppose we can use the lockpick to unscrew it.
No good. I can't open it with my bare hands.
Excuse me, I meant
that won't work there.
Okay, we need a proper screwdriver then.
The bathroom is pretty tiny, just like the rest of the place.
Okay, we have this dinosaur.
What's a cute little guy like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, that is a very cute looking dinosaur.
Second-hand twin bed, second-hand chair, second-hand everything. This place is the most depressing dorm room knockoff I've ever seen.
Presumably she spent all of her money on the stereo and the keyboard. Okay, we can't look at the poster.
It's a basement apartment. Or garden level, in realtor speak.
Okay.
No cable box, but it does have a built-in VCR. Wow, this girl was old school.
Okay. Now we have the suspicious package.
Who's sending her a package? She hasn't lived here in months. This is addressed to Sully.
What?
What the fuck?
Open it. Oh, why do I think we're gonna find something weird? Oh.
Puzzle box.
Oh. I thought that was blood for a minute. Okay, is there anything else we can see
Who
on
the
this?
hell put that here?
Like in a sender or where it came from?
Who would send a puzzle box here and address it to Sully?
This is some weird shit.
Damn it, I hate these things. There's always some trick. But what is it?
Well, if you let me have a look at it, I might be able to help you. I don't suppose we're putting the charms in
This
here.
is not going to work with this.
No. Okay. And you won't let me have a go at fixing it, so... Ooh, a chair.
That thing looks like it's about to pop a spring.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do in here. Erica isn't letting me have a look at the puzzle box. And I'm pretty sure I got everything. Posters, stereo... Yeah. Okay. Where to now? We haven't visited Rose so far.
Erica, good morning.
Hello.
Not much good about it.
Oh, indeed. Dear, you look a mess. What happened? Come tell me about it.
And now I'm trying to find Sully before something worse happens.
That's quite a terrible thing. I'm so sorry for your loss, my dear. And if I can help you find your young man, don't you hesitate to say.
Thanks, Rose. I'm not planning to turn down any help on this one.
Okay, that's good, Erica. Ooh, Ouija boards. Okay, anything in here aside from the Ouija board that we haven't seen before? Why am I searching like that? I can just do this. Yep, I'm pretty sure we've had a look at Rose's desk.
that desk looks almost too normal for the rest of this shop.
Yeah.
Looks like Rose put out a stack of Ouija boards. While I can now admit there are some supernatural things in the world, I still refuse to believe that Parker Brothers has harnessed the spirits of the dead and packaged them in a game board for mass production.
Okay. Rose?
Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
Ooh, okay. Let's see.
You said you've met people like me before. How many others?
More than you might think. I have spent many years looking for other scions, and that search has taken me to many places.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear more about that, but I don't have time for a life story right now.
Another time, then.
Okay, and John?
So are you and John...
Oh!
You know.
Oh, no, my dear. Jean is a good man, but not the man for me, nor am I the woman for him. No, I am a woman of certain faiths, and Jean, as I said, he's a good man, but not a man of faith.
He believed me when I told him what I could do, and that sounds even crazier than a lot of religious stuff.
Of course he did, my dear. I did not mean that he does not have faith, and in you, he has no doubts at all.
Aw, that's nice. So I'm gonna guess that these are both just, reminders on how you do projection and regression.
I've been having an easier time with my powers. Well, except for what happened at the Old South meeting house.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. I was running at the killer, and suddenly I started getting flashes, seeing and hearing things without trying to. I couldn't control it or focus, and that's when the killer took the shot and killed Davies.
That's awful. But whose memory is it?
That's the thing. I don't know. It feels like it's mine, but it's not a memory. It's like it hasn't happened yet.
Odd indeed. But sometimes these powers we have expand without warning. I could try to help you focus on it to learn more.
Maybe another time. I can't right now.
Okay. And is there any other way that you could help us, Rose?
There's something I need help with. I was trying to get information from an object, but it's not clear. It's like I'm seeing static. Any ideas?
Some items are rarely by themselves. There is a way to make it more clear. What were you looking at?
This paper has a phone number on it, but it's the wrong one. I was hoping to get the right number by using my power on it, but I'm not getting anything helpful.
Remember how you needed more than one item to see that memory of Jean? It's like that. If you can find another item that was there at the same time, an item that shares that moment of history with this one, you may get what you need by combining them, reading them both at the same time.
Finding their synergy?
Yes, you could say that. Find another item to work with that wrong number and bring them back here. Then we can try.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna get going.
I can do that.
Goodbye, my dear.
Right, so we need to head back to the bureau. Back to Tess's desk. Will you finally be able to interact with Erica? I was wondering if it was a wrong number or if Cordelia's phone was just, out of service. She had purposefully come in and given a wrong number or something. Ooh, hello.
Folders she was probably filing. Nothing to do with what I'm looking for.
Here we have a pink pen.
That pen is straight out of Legally Blonde.
Hey, I'll take it.
This is the one. Lucky for me, she wasn't using the same kind everyone else does.
Okay, anything else around here? Tess's phone. Okay. Now then, Rose, I've got the stuff. I've got the note and the pen that was used to write the note. What do I do with them?
Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
I got the stuff.
Find another item to work with that wrong number and bring them back here. Then we can try.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, my dear.
Let's see the pen. Do I have to put it on the desk or...
I have the pen that secretary took down the wrong number with.
Good. Hold them both together and use your powers on them at the same time. It should give you a clearer image, show you the memory that these things share.
Okay. You have now acquired the power of synergy. Synergy can be used on items in your inventory. Press the Cognition sphere. Now open your inventory. You can use synergy on items that show in color. When you select an item that can be synergized, you will start to see the memory. Select 2 or more items to make a memory stronger. Selecting non-matching items will create static. When you select all matching items, the image will begin to glow. You can then press the Cognition sphere again to fully view the memory. Okie doke. So we want the pen and the number. There we go.
617-555-1342.
Uh-huh, okay. I'll give this to Agent Reed when she gets back.
She swapped the last numbers. Oh, Tess.
It's working. I've got the number.
And they say synergy's just a buzzword.
Do you think if I combine even more items, I can make a memory clearer? See more of it?
I should think so. If you had a number of items that had been in the same place at the same time.
That'll come in handy.
Okie doke. Righty then, let's give Cordelia a ring with the correct number. Excuse me. It seems we've gotten rid of the sticky note. Use the phone. Cordelia. There we go.
Hello?
Hi, Cordelia. This is Erica Reed.
Erica, hello! I'm so glad to hear from you.
Sorry it took a while. I'm glad you came by, though. I wanted to talk to you about something.
I was just on my way to visit my brother, in fact. We could meet there in half an hour?
Sounds good. See you soon.
Hold up. Hang on. Come on. I need to hear her speak again. Cordelia?
Hello, Erica.
Hi, Cordelia. Cordelia, this is hard for me to say. I don't even know where to start.
Try me.
I remembered something from the night that my brother died. I knew I had seen you before, but I couldn't place it. 3 years ago, you were here the night he was murdered in this cemetery.
I know. That's why I tried to find you at the FBI office. I remembered seeing you here that night, too. When I realized who you were, it was horrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't a problem my coming by the office. I just didn't know how else to contact you.
It's fine. It's just been a busy few days. I can give you my cell phone number if you ever need to contact me again.
Thank you.
Cordelia. I wish I was using my webcam right now because I'm kind of freaking out. I mean, I'm putting my hands in front of my mouth. Oh my god, Cordelia, why? Cordelia, why? Oh my god. I need to explain if you haven't realized now what's happening. Okay, so I have one skill. Just one that I am insanely good at. Just the one. I am good at voice recognition. If I have heard someone speak, I will identify that voice. And I thought fake Tess sounded familiar. And I just thought, oh, that's Kelsey. Maybe her voice actress has been in another game I've played. Maybe she read an ebook that I listened to. No, I recognized her from Cordelia. That was Cordelia. god. Ugh. I'm freaking out, and I don't know what to do. Cause Erica's not gonna figure that out. How Cordelia says Erica is very distinctive. It's very distinctive. I'm telling you, go back and listen to how she says Erica. It's the same. It's exactly this. I am beyond convinced that Cordelia has Sully. I think the Wise Monkey case is a red herring. Oh my god. Well, we've got to ask these questions. What are you doing here?
What were you doing here?
I was visiting Max's grave.
And how did you get close to the crime scene?
I was sitting here, and I heard a gunshot. I didn't know what it was, so I called 911. Minutes later, I saw the commotion, the police cars, and I got closer. A police officer asked me to leave, but before I did, I saw you. It was you.
Why did you come to the station?
You didn't need to come to the office to tell me you remembered me. Why were you really there?
I wasn't sure I wanted to say it. I feel kind of dumb. It's just... Recently, I felt unsafe at my apartment. I started noticing a man hanging around. I don't like how he looks at me. After I realized who you were, I remembered something. That night you were here, I think I saw him here too.
What? Cordelia, what do you mean?
I can't be positive. He looks different. There are scars on this guy's face, but I swear I remember those eyes. It might be him, but more importantly, I'm afraid.
If that man is really... I can't check it out myself right now, but I can get a car over there at least. Someone to keep an eye on things until I can get there myself.
You'd do that? Thank you so much, Erica. I live at the Enthon Towers by the Charles River.
You did the right thing. I'll get over there myself soon, I promise.
I don't trust anything she says. I don't. This is one of the few times where I'm like, I wish I didn't notice voices. I wish I didn't. Because I am convinced she's got Sully. Nothing anyone says will be able to convince me otherwise. I know what I hear. As I said, it's like the only thing I'm really good at. Like freakishly good at. Oh.
You said you took over the business from your brother. What do you do?
He owned and managed some properties in the city, so now it's what I do. I'm not nearly as visionary as Max was, though.
Sounds like good work.
Not quite as interesting as being an FBI agent.
Interesting, yes. Good for your blood pressure or psyche, that's up for debate.
That sounds like you've had a bad day.
You could say that.
Do you want to talk about it?
You know exactly what's going on, madam. I swear, this was probably going to be a huge reveal. It was going to be like a dun dun dun. It was Cordelia all along, and I'm just like, I know already.
A friend of mine was taken by someone this morning. I don't know where he is, but I know he's hurt badly, and I have to find him.
Why have you done this, Cordelia?
That's awful. But you sound determined. I'm sure you'll find him.
Just finding him isn't good enough. I found Scott, I found Davies, and I was too late to save either of them.
I know what it's like to lose someone close to you, Erica. You care about this friend of yours a lot, don't you?
I do. More than I've let him know. But there are things I haven't told him about myself. I wish things were...
Simple?
Exactly. Something normal. Something that isn't messed up. But I'm starting to think there is no not messed up in my life.
You sound a lot like me sometimes.
You can also hear it in words with an E that's pronounced like an E. Like friend, red. Oh. What about your brother?
What was your brother like?
Max He was the real star in the family. Brilliant. Everyone loved him, and he was always kind to me. We lost our parents when I was still young, but he always looked out for me and made me part of the business. I wasn't really qualified at the time, but I tried to be for him.
It sounds like you were really close.
We were. I miss him so much, even now. I know he's gone, but there's still this hole where he used to be.
Well, same with me and Scotty. I'll hear a joke I know he'd love, or see a movie that's right up his alley, and sometimes I forget for a minute that I can't tell him about it.
Those are some of the best minutes, though.
And Rose?
I talked to Rose. You were right. She's been a big help.
She's a good woman. I'm glad it worked out.
What kind of pain did she help you with?
Oh, she helped me deal with Max's death. We'd just moved into a new place before it happened, and I wasn't dealing very well with it. I felt like I had no one else to turn to, no one else who understood what I was going through.
Oh. Well, glad she could help you. I was lucky I had people like John and my dad after Scotty died. I can't imagine going through it alone.
I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I've read the end of a book, but I don't have the first 3/4 of it to have context for the ending, if you know what I mean. I'm more than convinced. I know Cordelia has Sully, and I know I've said that a lot, and I'm going to keep saying it. I am convinced she has Sully, but I don't understand why or how, and I don't know how I feel. Goodbye, you're making me confused.
I need to get back to my case. I'll let you know when I've got a car at the towers.
Thank you so much, Erica. If there's anything I can do, even if you just need to talk again, you've got my number.
I might take you up on that. I like not feeling quite so weird.
You can let Sully go, that's what you can do. You can apologize for cutting his ear off. Oh God. I'm way over time for this episode. Oh my God, Cordelia. Cordelia, why? I need to calm down. I need to breathe. Okay, I'm gonna sign off here, so please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.